Hello, everybody, and welcome to Omnibroslive, your source for all things collected editions in the comic book world. I'm Omnidog, Monday, hauls, previews, and reads, joined by Comics Guide and petitioning for an Inhumans Omnibus. What up, dudes?
Welcome, everybody. Happy to be here.
Hello, everyone.
Hi. I was teasing these guys earlier.
The stuff that happens before we go live is magical, guys.
In the green room. If you could just see that show in the green room. That's where it's all happening. Oh, there's Rodimus Prime Rib. I know it's coming up next then.
I'm waiting for that as well. Yep. Hello, Omnibros in chat. You guys are excited about a certain book. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Oh, sure.
What up,
Peace
Lionheart?
and love, Lionheart. I have the reason I'm 2016 to that. Yeah, exactly, the collector. I have a haul that is extremely 2016, Jess.
Oh, hell yes. Look at that. Swamp Thing approved, baby. Let's go.
I showed it on my show Saturday night, but not everybody who's well, you guys didn't see it, and the guys in the chat may not have seen it.
Because of the time difference, it changed on Sunday, but Saturday the hours were different, right? And I saw it was like midnight and you were on. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is happening? I didn't click on it because I was going to bed, but I'm like, wow, that's awesome.
The minister was doing a family thing, and so I had a solo show, and I did it for like 3 hours or a little bit longer.
How tired were you afterwards? Because after an hour of this show, I'm spent. My voice. I mean,
well, yeah, but you talk all day for a living, so
yeah.
That might play into it. But I get energized by talking with people about comic books, and I had a lot of viewers for me for a Saturday night just doing a solo show. And after about 11 o'clock, I said, "Oh, I really have to go to bed." Yeah, I did. Thank you. I still I hadn't lost that many people after 3 hours.
Nice.
And I'm like, well, if you guys want to stay here, what am I going to do? I'm going to go to sleep. I'm too jacked up to go to sleep, so I'll just keep talking. And they stuck around, and so I was like, okay, cool. Oh yeah, I did have a drunk Omar appearance.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody, James said that Omar had said he was very fine condition, said he was having a party that night for some friends of his. So I called him at like 10 o'clock, and he was lit. He was quite lit. And awesome. Yeah, we thought it was his birthday, but that's not for a few days. Thanks, Kenny. And Omar gave a great performance for about 3 minutes. It was extremely funny.
Nice.
Hey, there's Jake. Peace and love, Jake. Set me up with my turntable and speakers. Right on.
Speaking of speakers, you guys have to speak out loud when you choose your next purchasing website for your favorite collected editions, right, Jess?
That is true, Gio.
Where are they headed?
Segue. James said he uploaded that clip of drunk Omar to your Google file.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, did he use some 4-letter words? I'm sorry. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions 32, 45, 48, 60, 50% off. Wow, big discounts are happening at InStockTrades.com, where at the end of every month on a Monday, the last Monday of every month, in other words, we give away a $50 gift card to InStock Trades, courtesy of InStockTrades.com. Don't forget your 2% loyalty discount stacks on those other discounts I mentioned. And $50 or more in the United States gets you free shipping in the United States. Did I say United States? Because that's only in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in suchcraze.com.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
Oh, I didn't see that was the alternate cover. I got the regular cover.
I do want to point out for anybody watching, today you got until tomorrow noon Eastern Standard Time to get this wonderful book at 50% off. So don't sleep on it. You got a couple hours left, you know?
What did I do? Got it for 50% off.
Nice. That's the way it should be.
52% because of my 2% additional discount.
And for all you manga nerds out there, right now, for at least two more weeks, something like that. This is the place to get Berserk Deluxe Edition Volume 13. You're not going to find it at the other websites. So yeah, go ahead and buy it at a great discount, 42%. That's $29, and it's still number one top seller here at In Stock Trades.
Wow,
wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff.
Nice.
I see. I read a Spanish comment here, so let's.
Oh,
I assume that was Rodimus. Let me track it down. Hold on. Let's get started.
Wish list Rodimus is in there.
Yeah, let's get started with our Spanish lesson tonight. Here it is.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm involved in this, so that's interesting.
What's that?
I'm involved in this.
You are. G. How do I say that? Is G hard or is it? How do I say G?
It's Italian, so it's the same in English.
Gio. So I go from hermano to Gio.
No, I mean like my name. Its origin is Italian, so it doesn't change pronunciation. In Spanish
but I'll say it in Italian. I'll say Gio in Italian.
There you go.
As a leading Hispanic in the comics community online,
yeah,
I am challenged every Monday and Wednesday to pronounce Spanish according to what Rodimus Prime Rib delivers to me, and he tests me on my Spanish pronunciation. Buenas noches, Omni hermanos. Quiero que el hermano Gio sepa que la preguntamos a Gabriel David por un Omni de los Inhumanos, pero nunca dijo ni si ni no. Ni si ni no.
Ni si ni no.
Oh. Oh, wow, I effed that up. Por un Omni de los Inhumanos, pero nunca dijo ni si ni no.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, he should have had a comma in there, right?
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm just going ni si ni no, ni si no no.
This is a grammar Nazi, even in another language. Amazing.
Yep.
Amazing.
If you had the mother and sister that I did growing up, you would too. I was getting corrected all the way through college.
Wow.
And afterwards. So, yeah.
The Oxford comma. The Oxford comma. Oxford comma gets everybody.
My daughter has very strong feelings about that comma. I actually think that she knows more about grammar and punctuation than I do. I go to her for questions now. She's because she has she communicates for a living, writing up things and pitching ideas and talking to clients and stuff. So she's I think is it the Roman? There's a Roman. Is it the Oxford comma or the Roman? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it might be the comma thing that she actually. Oh, Conroy Jet says muy bien, thank you. But how does Rodimus feel I did?
I have no idea. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a response.
Wait, what is that? Is David Gabriel going to give you an Omni of the Inhumanos?
He said, "Good night, Omnibros. I want Brother Gio to know that we asked David Gabriel for an Inhumans Omni, but he didn't say yes or no.
Oh, okay.
In his heart, he said, yes, we're going to give it to him. But he couldn't say that on the air. So I totally get it. We're pals, you know. It's going to happen.
I feel you.
Did that guy ever eat the edible during your stream? What the
Psycho
hell happened in your stream?
Psycho Cleveland. He was gonna eat an edible. I'm like, okay, do it. And then Jake was saying, I'm staying sober. And I'm like, good for you, Jake. Stay sober. Cycle, drop the edible. So I'm like, come on, get high. Everybody get high except me and Jake. I think he did, but I don't think it. I don't think it hit Cycle till after the show. But Cycle was on for a solid 3 hours with us. Very well. Sorry for the missing comma, by the way. The astonishing Melanie, no, she must must be getting it from someone else. The Spanish, I mean. Don't clip that.
Jess, the New Republic Omnibus Volume 1 is currently 60% off on IST. Like I said on Saturday, every Star Wars Legends Omni ends up getting massive discounts.
Oh, that's right. You did say that, Rick Ray. And I think I might have that. Okay, wait. The Empire, Star Wars Legends Empire is just a regular 38% off. But wait, what did he just say? The New Republic. Wait. Oh, I have the Old Republic. Okay. Am I supposed to wait? Is the New Republic good? I feel like I heard the New Republic was good. Rick Ray has good taste.
Yeah.
Let's see if I missed.
So I wonder if the New Republic is good. Daylight Savings Time. This one blows. I like it better when we fall back.
I want to say, East Coast, welcome to my time zone.
Why are we still doing this shit? Even Puerto Rico doesn't do the daylight savings anymore.
No, they haven't observed it since the 40s. So,
wow. It's a pretty tiny window of months that are not affected now. Aren't we doing this through November now?
Yeah, November through March. So,
yeah, and this was March 12th, so it's not even a whole month. So it's really just 3 full months. Why don't we just wipe out the whole thing? What's happening?
Weather. Stupid smarch weather.
Smarch.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand the concept of it anymore. I think it was like something with the farmers or some shit. Is originally why we did it, but you know. Yeah.
I think it was instituted during World War I, my wife told me, to help save on products that were rationed. And then it was reintroduced in World War II to help with that, like gas and stuff. But wait, how does that help if daylight savings time, the farmers things does make more sense? How does it?
Yeah, because nobody used to work late at night, but that has changed with our current society. So it's a moot point to keep losing and gaining an hour to wake up early to work when people are working till the next day. So I don't know. It's an old system that should just die out, I think. But I'm sure somebody's going to complain and say, no, we need it because we got to maximize our work labor force. I don't know.
It just messes me
Eat
up.
that extra hour. Yes, Jess. New Republic is good. It has the Hand of the Emperor story that introduces Mary Jade. Jess, get the cover with the X-Wing on it.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Can do.
I read a Jessamendation this morning.
A Jessamendation?
There we go.
What did you read?
I finished Superwoman, Supergirl's Woman of Tomorrow.
And what were your
Fantastic.
thoughts?
Oh, it's fantastic. Fantastic, dude. It is top 3 Tom King. It's that good. It really is that good. It would be, had it not been, if I read this last year and had it not been for the fact that Alex Ross put something out, I think Bill Quist-Everly would probably be my favorite artist last year. Her art is so good in that book. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's a great look at Supergirl and who she is as a character. And so I know very little of her. Is that origin story that they have in that book, is that a Tom Kingism, or you know how Tom King likes to mess with things a little bit and change things around, or is that pretty faithful to what her origin actually is?
What I can't remember now what the Tom King origin was. Originally, a piece of Krypton broke off and was covered in a dome.
Mm-hmm.
And they survived that way, traveling through space. And then like a meteor shower broke the dome, and they sent her to Earth that way. Is that I can't remember. I've only read it 3 times, and now I can't remember that. Is that how they tell her origin?
So yes, but they add stuff to it where she slowly sees pretty much everybody on that the piece of Krypton that broke off. Slowly sees everybody on that piece of Krypton succumb to like a cancer and slowly die away, and she works on like lining the whole plant, the whole piece with lead and stuff like that nonstop, and it really puts into perspective how both of these characters have had, Superman and Supergirl, vastly different upbringings, very different upbringings, and how she has very different perspectives on life and death and everything. And it's just a great read overall. Honestly, I as somebody that knows very little of the character, I jumped into this and I read this just fine. I absolutely loved it. There was, in that first issue, I remember messaging you. I was like, God damn it, Jess, really? And I won't ruin it for everybody here, but it ends rather happy, but then something else happens, and I'm just like, God damn it, Jess. And you know which one it is, because there's a certain character that shows up, and I messaged you today about him. I was like, fuck yeah, this character shows up. And then the character's not there anymore, and I'm like, I'm being vague because I don't want to ruin it for people.
And then he purposely leaves the ending ambiguous, so you come up with your own. I read that he purposely left it ambiguous as to what exactly happens there in those last few panels. So you kind of, as Gio said earlier, choose your own adventure. When he said that in the green room, he said, Tom King said, it's up to the reader to decide what happens there at the end.
Right. The general gist is you have Supergirl, who she's celebrating her birthday on a planet, and the planet's sun, I forgot what the color of the sun is, but she can actually get drunk on that planet. And that's
it's a red sun. Yeah, she went to the red sun so she could get drunk and feel sorry for herself and get pissed off.
Right. And when she's there, she meets a girl who the girl's father is killed. Or give me a second.
Yep.
The girl's father is killed by I forgot the guy's Valley of something. I forgot the guy's name.
Local bad guy.
This whole story is basically about the girl seeking revenge, and it's narrated by her, but you find out what she's narrating might not necessarily be on the up and up of the story of what she's telling, and it's told. The whole story is basically told from her perspective as she's seeing Supergirl do these amazing things, and I thought it was just brilliant. I love this story. Honestly, it's one of the best Tom King books.
I feel it's his best, so I'm right there with you. I loved
And I
it.
have to get going because my daughter is crying right now. So I should be back. Maybe I'll see you.
Okay, take care of her. Bye. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna. There we go.
What was that? Oh, I loved Strange Adventures.
Yay or nay?
I say yay.
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 Which is better, Milligan's or King's Human
Mhm.
Target series?
They're both really different. I I would say for the modern well, I don't know. Milligan's still writing good stuff. I would say that start with The Human Target by King. Is my suggestion. I've read them both, but I've only read half of King's because that's all I have is the first half.
Somehow each artist that works with King levels up on artwork when they collaborate.
That's a good
true.
point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point.
Falling asleep reading Immortal Iron Fist. I'm not sure if
Really?
it's a book or I'm just tired. Rodimus brings up a good point, which I think is true. Half of that book is great. The other half is not as great.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember enjoying the whole thing, but I also haven't read it since like 2015.
Mr. Miracle or Strange Adventures?
Well,
I would go with Mr. Miracle first.
I think I probably would too. Just be aware that Mr. Miracle tries to off himself in the very beginning of the book.
Yeah.
And it's kind of bloody.
If you're okay with that, getting past that, you're in for a wild ride. With that book.
It's really a book about marriage and the give and take and bringing up a child, and it's wonderful. Yeah, I bet that I think Lou would probably agree that Mr. Miracle. I think Mr. Miracle is probably Lou's favorite Tom King book.
Is it better to try to get the first print of Iron Fist from eBay then? No, I don't think so. Because you're going to be spending a lot of money for that first print.
I think I hauled that. Where is that? Oh, it's at the very
Bottom of this gigantic stack. Up in the Sky is great.
Though Milligan's Human Target does have Cliff Chang artwork.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
That is true. William Lee, I think you're better off getting Contains Wayless stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, I think you're better off paying a discount price for the Iron Fist current Omni. And make your own decision. Don't take these people's decision.
Mine.
Gio, who said half of it's not good.
New Iron Fist Omni has more material than the old Omni. Yeah. Do that or not. Either way, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I would try and get the more complete one. That's what I did.
Yeah. So, by the way, I read real quick because it wasn't technically a comic. Oh, we're joined by another Omnibro. The Matrix has him, but they let him loose just for tonight. What is up, Gabe?
Hey, everybody.
What up, dude?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Pretty chill Monday night, actually.
I feel good today. I'm excited.
That's great. Love it.
I'm bringing some energy in. Everybody's a little bit on the low level today. It was pop it up.
So real quick, I'm up to date with the Rent a Girlfriend manga, and nice. I hate that because the last volume ended on a serious cliffhanger, and I'm upset because now I have to wait a full month to read the next volume. I caught up with Rooster Fighter, which I hadn't done in a while, and I read all 3 volumes, and that series is just so much fun and hilarious. and I started reading Break of Dawn to make a video on my channel. It's sort of a sci-fi manga meets like a coming-of-age story, where you have these kids in the future, and there's an asteroid, if I remember correctly, that's going to crash on Earth, but it contains a secret or some high-tech stuff, and there's robots. But yeah, I'm starting. I'm currently reading that, and I will be excited to report back on that later. But yeah, that's what I read.
Nice.
How many volumes are there in the I Rented a Girlfriend or whatever?
Rent a Girlfriend. It's still ongoing in Japan. I think it has at least 30 volumes. It's a long series. It should have ended ages ago, but it keeps going.
But are you on volume 30? Is that the
No,
last one that you
no,
read?
no. The last volume that I bought was the current one, volume 17, I think, or 16.
Okay. So you're on volume 16, and you're like, this should have stopped ages ago, and you're only about halfway through where it's currently at.
Yes, because the thing is, it's a romantic comedy, and it's this guy. He's a bit of a loser, but he's kind of lovable in a way. He's a klutz. And he has good intentions. He's just kind of pervy and making dumb decisions. And of course, he has like multiple women in his life that he falls in love with for different reasons. And it's more about the girls. Honestly, they're better fleshed out characters than he is. But it's same nonsense.
Okay.
I dig it.
That just seems to be a pretty common like character type. The kind of not a loser, but kind of a awkward dude, but who is kind of pervy and into chicks a little too much. That's like a lot of characters that I've ever read or seen in anime and manga.
Yeah, what I do like, speaking of that trope, is that a lot of manga is written for younger, or especially if it's shonen material, written for younger readers. So it takes place in like teenage years. I like this manga because the characters are in college and they're older. They're 20-something young adults. So I found that pretty funny. And the problem is it kind of repeats itself over and over and over. And it's like when you think, okay, we're going to a conclusion, something happens, there's a plot twist, and then it starts all over again with a cat and mouse game. Are they going to get together? Are they not?
It's a little formulaic with the twist.
So it's been like that for a while, from what I've heard of people reading or talking about it online. But I don't know. I like it. It's fun. It's one of my guilty pleasures, if you will, when reading manga.
I'm gonna get into some guilty pleasure manga stuff, so we'll see. I know because I know Rodimus keeps asking about me to read Booty Island or Booty Royale.
Booty Royale.
I'm gonna have to look into that and see.
Yeah, read it and then let us know.
Did you just slip Junior a Xanax?
No, God, no. Picked her up and she fell right back asleep. So I'm just like, okay. Yeah.
Not typical. It's either they fall asleep right away or they fall asleep in 6 hours.
Oh.
And you have to hold them that whole 6 hours.
Well, she's been doing this thing lately where her bedtime is usually around 6:30, 7 o'clock. And it's just been lately. And she'll wake up like an hour later. But she just wants to be held for about 15 minutes, and then she goes right back to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's when she goes down for about 6-7 hours after that.
What up, everybody in the chat?
Gabriel, not a big manga fan, but if I decide to get into it, what's a good manga to check out? Anything from Naoki Urasawa is a safe bet that you'll enjoy. Anything from Rumiko Takahashi is a good choice. The Shonen Jump stuff, like the really popular manga like Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, or even older, grittier stuff like Chainsaw Man, that's a lot of fun. There's a lot to try out. We do have a stream. It's old. I'm warning you. It's like 3 years now. Riley and I did like a manga list for beginners that we would recommend. So if you want to check that out, but it's a little outdated because there's a lot more books out that have come out since 2019. I think we did that video.
So speaking of manga, the only time I generally speak of manga is when it's real manga, fake manga. Is that this Thursday when Lou and I take on you and Riley?
That is 95% confirmed. So
it's close enough for me.
Let's make it happen.
Is that a regular 95% or an Omnibros 95%?
No, regular.
Okay.
Regular.
Yeah,
that's an asterisk one with the Omnibros.
I gotta know what metric system that you're using here. Yeah.
Unstoppable bar. Good to see you.
Us. Gabe understands us. After 6 years of working with us, he gets it.
Oh,
totally. Yeah. No, I didn't haul it though.
Real quick, if we're going to still talk about anime and manga real fast, as for Gabriel in the chat, as somebody like me who is starting to get more into manga, like my first manga I read, and you could see it, you could go back into our video histories. I lost a bet somewhere, somehow, I forgot. I lost a bet and had to read Berserk. And I fell in love with it immediately. Well, not immediately. It took about 3 or 4 volumes, you know? By 3 to 4 volumes, I mean like the little tiny one. So it took me like 30 minutes to get to like the good stuff, right? Yeah. And then after that, it just becomes a religion. Like I was reading that thing, putting my kids to sleep, holding them in one arm and reading it. Like I was deep into it after that. I would suggest, because I don't know what you like. Like that's my number one question when people ask that. What do you like? And to base something off of that. I don't know much about manga. All right. But what I would suggest and what I do is I'll watch the anime. And if I start digging the anime, then I'll jump into the manga, because it's basically, the manga are basically the storyboards of the anime, I guess you could say. Like it's just, that's what the animes are based on. And it's, for the most part, most animes and manga match. Like you can stop at one episode, get the manga, and it's going to be like the next episode. Like they perfectly fall in line. They all tell the exact same story. So if you start digging the anime, check out the manga, you know, and do that a little bit, and you start finding stuff that way.
Warren, shonen-y love comedy. Nothing shoujo about it. It's written by a guy that should let you know what the story's about.
What's a Orochi or a Rocho or whatever?
Orochi is a horror manga in the style somewhat of Junji Ito, but not as gross. It's more like psychological and stuff. I tried reading it a while back, wasn't super into it. But
if my stomach isn't turning, then I don't want to read it.
I mean, once you go Ito, you really can't go back. You know?
Right. I grease from the face and gross stuff in bottles in the refrigerator, and
yeah. I'm still waiting for that season, for that Adult Swim show.
We still don't have it's supposed to come out this year, but nothing's confirmed.
From Junji Ito?
We're getting an anime. Yeah, we're getting an anime from the with music from the guy that did the music in Hereditary, and what else was it?
Yeah.
I forgot what else he did, but he did the music in Hereditary, and we're getting an anime out of Uzumaki, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've read that. I'll watch that.
It's going to be in black and white, and it's super moody. Even Junji Ito himself voiced some of the characters. So it's being done right. It's going to be 4 episodes only, like a mini movie. But they took I saw some of the behind the scenes stuff, and they took the best elements out of Uzumaki to condense it into like a 4 episode or maybe like an hour and a half movie, if you will.
Okay.
So it's supposed to come out in October. It was originally scheduled for 2020, and it kept getting delayed. Apparently, it's supposed to come out this year. There's a lot of manga questions, guys. If I do a manga show on Thursdays,
where's everybody at?
I invite everybody to tune in. We need you guys watching the Thursday show when we talk about manga. I know it's difficult. Not everybody can tune in, but you can also leave comments in the comment section of the streams later on. If you can't make it.
Yeah, where are you guys on Thursday?
I know, right?
There's also
it's a totally different audience on Thursdays.
Did our connection get reconnected with Facebook?
I did that, yeah.
Oh.
Out of boredom, because I forgot. And then I saw it. I'm like, I should connect it again. I forgot to do that.
I didn't even know. I thought it was not possible. That's cool.
Anything's possible with Geo.
Yeah.
Yay.
Right on, man.
It's true.
Those introductions to my shows that Geo animated always get high marks from the viewers.
Those were a lot of fun to put together. I like the Omnicat one because it has the dog typing on the keyboard.
Right.
I find that hilarious. Is there manga for Samurai Champloo? It was an anime original. I think there is a manga adaptation, but it's not as good as the original, which would be the show.
I have the vinyl for that. I loved it so much.
Oh, you have that? I'm jealous. I need that in my life.
Is it hard to find?
Yes, and it has music from New Jobs. I probably butchered his name. Rest in peace. But I love his music.
Okay. Well, now that I have a new turntable and speakers, courtesy of Jake, I'll make that one of the next things I play. I was playing Stardew Valley on the turntable, and then now I'm playing Sonic Youth.
Nice.
But because I was packing up things to sell, like statues and books and stuff, so I need something livelier than reading music, like Stardew Valley, which is awesome. Oh, Smartlock is the same as Shane Matlock.
Only on Facebook. Yeah, it's a lot more traction on YouTube. But
hello, Facebook, everybody. It's been a while.
Derek, that would be one of the all-time great albums, Daydream Nation, which I have the box set of, and the cassette.
Speaking of box sets, did you guys? We were talking about it, but did anybody pick up that Aeon Flux vinyl box set? Oh
no.
It looks so cool. Right. Yeah, no, Gio, it looks so cool. It's like $350 though for the vinyls. Yeah,
I'm good.
I might just grab the CDs, just because it does also still include like this 40-page art book from Peter Chen, who was like the designer for Aeon Flux. So I think that alone is probably worth the $35 alone, plus the cool music.
Yeah, I saw the Sonic, not Sonic. There's a new Mega Man vinyl coming out.
Cool.
I think the Bezos website has it for pre-order right now, and I am a little tempted. We'll see what happens because it comes out in June, so a lot of time to think it over.
I have gotten lucky, Jesse Sewa, with some of the vinyl that I picked up. Wow. That Sonic Youth opening for Pearl Jam. I think I would have left after Sonic Youth and just called it a night.
You don't like?
Well, it depends what your Pearl Jam we're talking about.
No, Pearl Jam's fine. I was just kind of kidding. Who I really used to like was Stone Temple Pilots. I used to like them a lot.
The speaking of Stone Temple Pilots, their song, I forgot the name of it. Dang it! But in general, the soundtrack for The Crow is like one of the greatest like '90s like grunge albums. Might even be one of the best albums of all time.
I feel like I might have that.
Oh, it's like it's like Nirvana. It's Stone Temple Pilots. I might be off. I should look it up, but it's like one of the coolest. But that Stone Temple Pilots song is amazing.
You know, I never understood why.
It's called Big Hurt.
I never understood why Alice in Chains got kind of wrapped into that kind of grunge movement, because I don't consider them grunge really. Right? Am I wrong in that?
I feel like they're harder. They're almost like metal to me, Alice in Chains.
Right. I mean, I think Lane Staley has one of the best, me personally, one of the best voices in rock and roll ever. I fucking love Lane's voice when he was still alive. But I never understood why they got wrapped into that whole grunge movement. I get Pearl Jam, obviously Nirvana, and I get Stone Temple Pilots. Yeah, I get that. But I never got Alice in Chains.
I feel like they're all from the Northwest, so that's why they all got lumped together, sort of.
Yeah, that Seattle movement. Yeah.
Yeah. He just had to drop his Music Elites comment. Did I say something about Music Elites?
I don't know.
I said I sometimes get rare vinyl, but you're the one that said it first. Right? What was the Music Elites comment? Yeah, okay. I like Public Enemy. Booyah Tribe for life. Okay,
Yeah.
I do not know Booyah Tribe.
I'm out of my element here. I'm not a fan of.
You're out of your element.
90s. Sorry.
It's
not
out
my
of
type
your
of music.
element, Johnny.
Anthrax was great. I loved Anthrax back then.
Gabe, did you haul or read anything?
No haul like book related, but I did get Metroid Prime.
Ooh.
Hey, there we
for
go.
the Switch.
Nice.
This thing is awesome. Like it's basically the same game, you know, but it's just like they made it for like they totally revamped it. It feels like.
Yep.
In terms of like controls, in terms of like frame rate.
Plays great. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
The fun factor is still there.
Mm-hmm.
This is like I think this is like one of the most fun Metroid games. Usually like I wasn't a big fan of the NES Metroid game. It was kind of boring, I felt. But this is when it's like more of an action adventure as opposed to just being like a platformer and a dungeon crawler kind of game. But this is just an action-packed fun game. It's so fun. It's perfect on the Switch. Because I have the Switch where you can plug it into the TV, so I can play it on my big screen. It's awesome. It's like such a fun experience in there, and even my kids are picking it up and playing it. So
Nice.
yeah, so it's that kind of a game. It's so much fun.
The original Metroid is a chore to get through nowadays, but I do recommend if you can, through emulation, whatever, or the physical thing, play Zero Mission. That's a really good remake of the original and a lot more fun to play, in my opinion.
I am not going to buy Metroid Prime because I already played it on the GameCube, and the boss kicked my ass to the point where I said, forget it. I'm not putting any more time into this game. F you, walk away. That was after about 10 hours of trying to defeat that final freaking boss. But I loved everything up until that boss. That was really a fun game. Really, really fun.
Yeah, no, my Switch, one of my Joy-Cons has the drift effect on it. So I'm sending it in. I gotta get that replaced because you can't play this game with that drift going on.
Yeah. Which one is better, Suicide Squad Blaze or Get Joker?
I've heard good things about Suicide Squad Blaze. I haven't heard anything about Get Joker. I own Blaze. I don't own Get Joker. I plan on reading Blaze. I don't know about Get Joker. So it sounds to me like I said Blaze.
Briefly, because we have a haul pending in a couple minutes. Briefly, what is the best TMNT cartoon? 1987, 2003, or 2012?
2012.
I'm going to say 2012 as well.
2012.
Yeah.
I love that series. And for me, I grew up watching the original Ninja Turtle series. Like I just stumbled upon it one Saturday morning, you know? So I have that nostalgia for that. And usually you would think that's the one I would choose, but no, that 2012 one tops it and has became like now my favorite version of the Turtles. Other than the TMNT movie.
There you go. Wait a minute. Here's a question for you, Jess. Did you haul anything?
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
I sure did, matey.
Let's get this started. Let's see what you got.
Okay. Starting off with World's Finest by Mark Wade and Dan Mora. 50% off from In Stock Trades.
You got that quick.
You're going to love that.
I did. As a matter of fact, I need to ask In Stock Trades why, but I got this. They were FedEx. I got 2 boxes FedEx to me, and they both got there here 3 days ago on Friday. Like Tuesday's order and the previous Tuesday's order all got FedEx to me, and I didn't pay for an upgrade, so I'm wondering what that was based on. Like,
I am so jealous.
sorry, dude.
I'm still waiting for a haul, guys. That's why I didn't show anything tonight. It takes a while to get here.
So both of them got. I mean, I got 2 FedEx boxes, and I'm grateful, but I don't pay for any upgrades. I'm just like, oh, at this point, regular mail's fine. So I wonder what the deal is, but maybe I shouldn't even bring it up. So I don't want to bring people's attention to it.
Jess, did you read that series yet?
World's Finest?
Yeah, have you read that yet?
Not yet. No, it's going like right into the to be read pile though.
Yeah, I want to read that so bad.
Same.
I need to jump on that and read that somehow.
$20 for this IST. Number 3. Whoops, where's it say number 3? Well, this is number 3. I only collect Ghost Rider, Dazzler, and Spider-Woman Masterworks. Oh, thank you, X-Men exclusives. I appreciate that. Then I believe the young people say I went ham on Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood.
Nice.
Elektra, Black, White, and Blood, Treasury Editions, and Jim Rugg Hulk Grand Design. I think I went ham because Max from the Netherlands baited me on those books.
That's a big-ass book.
Did you flip through that Hulk book yet, Jess?
Sorry?
Did you flip through that Hulk book yet?
I did not. You want me to right now?
Oh, just look at the art.
Yeah.
Look at the art. The art in this thing is unbelievable. It's Jim Rugg, who's this indie artist who does like all these great indie books. Does a lot of like fanzines. He's a part of the cartoonist kayfabe. He also did one of my favorite book of all time that was called Aphrodisiac. And so he's a part of the kayfabe group that was doing those really big, large format treasure edition books, the grand designs. Ed Piskor did X-Men, Jim Rugg did this one, and it's basically a telling of like the entire 60 years of Hulk from Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, all the way down to like I think the end of Peter David's run, and it's just him just retelling that series in like all these different exciting art styles. A lot of it's kind of based on, you know, maybe the decade of the comic, other things, doing other things with colors and designs. It's just a really cool, fun book, and it's a nice kind of like cliff notes of like the first, 300 or so issues of the Incredible Hulk. 400 issues, something like that, 500.
These guys are saying I should use a black light, like it's 1969, and I have a black light hanging around. I don't have a black light bulb to show on this thing.
Who has a black light?
Get a black light.
Yeah.
Where do you even? Oh, this looks cool.
You get those at Home Depot.
Black lights?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or even like Walmart, or I think they're everywhere now.
Then I got.
You don't have to go to like the head shop or anything like that, like before.
I got the Kents as recommended by several people, including N-Man 40, which is a history of the Kents. Garth Ennis World War II book, The Lion and the Eagle.
That's probably really good.
Get Joker Volume 3.
I was throwing it up.
Oh,
Have you read those other 2 volumes, Jess? Because
I haven't yet. No, I want to. They're by Tiny Onion, and they're supposed to be Jim Gordon books, and they're supposed to be really good.
That's the only reason that I want to read it, because it's a Jim Gordon story.
Yeah. That's the only reason I got these, because as everyone knows, I'm fully sick of the Joker, but it's supposed to be a Jim Gordon story, so I'm kind of into it. Then I got I ran into online at a rival retailer's Facebook page a guy dumping his collection because he needed Dosh quickly. So I wasn't planning on getting this Moon Knight book, but I got it. And this I read in the original standard size hardcovers that somebody gifted me, and I couldn't pass it up for like $50, so I had to get it. And he also sold me Absolute Planetary for cheap.
Wow.
Well, you didn't have that already?
I had the Omni. I didn't have Absolute, but now I do. So I'm selling the Omni.
Dude, I've had every version of that. I had the original 2 like Absolutes.
Those 2 sucky ones that didn't have all the issues.
Right. And then
I had those
that was like
too.
one of the first times I ever sold anything on the Facebook group was those. I traded that for something. And then I had the Omnibus. And then I sold that when that Absolute came out. And that Absolute is awesome. That's like the coolest looking book. Like the design of it is like this really cool map.
Yeah. Sort of, you can tell by the spine.
Yeah, the whole thing is like that. Oh, you have to stretch that bad boy out though.
Okay.
Can you do that? Yeah, you better take that into
Omni.
you better take that to like a masseuse and just stretch that thing out.
Thick Absolute.
But it's great. It's such a great series, Jess. I'm gonna read it with you.
Okay.
I just want to read it.
Anytime. I'm happy to read Planetary. I'll drop everything to read Planetary and The Authority. 2 of my all-time faves.
Oh man.
Yeah. 100%. I succumbed and rebought this Spider-Man versus Venom because I like the early appearances and because as of yet I still haven't read the 14 issues of Maximum Carnage, which is apparently the whole reason to buy this book, yet I still haven't read it. Shock. I know.
It was back when Eddie Brock was fucking huge.
Yeah, that's back when they were like Wizard back in the day would always cast Venom as being Howie Long from the Raiders.
He was certainly built like Howie.
When he had like the flat top kind of hair going too and everything.
They've slimmed him down, but even before he was on the Venom train, Eddie Brock was fucking huge.
Yeah, dude, he was pretty yoked for a photographer.
Actually, there's a lot of cool books in this. A lot of cool issues. Darkhawk. Why are there 2 issues of Darkhawk in here? What the hell? I take back what I just said.
Yeah, but the thing about that was, because Maximum Carnage was like never really collected before. It was collected in a hardcover format. The only time it was ever collected in a hardcover format was back in the 90s when the video game came out. There was a QVC exclusive that you can get of the game.
Oh,
yeah, QVC. You remember QVC?
Yeah.
So you can buy like a box set that had the game and like some pins and some little kind of like tchotchke stuff, and then a hardcover bound 14 issue of the whole 14 issues in a hardcover. It was the only time it was ever collected in a hardcover before that.
Oh, okay. Catwoman Lonely City, very oversized along with Rogues. Nope, this all is not
The
over.
haul continues.
These are big black label. Yeah, these are big. Is Rogues black label? Yeah, they're both black label. So these are big oversized doohickeys. Yes, I'm still doing this. I don't know how to stop.
Smart lock is correct.
Every week that stack gets bigger and bigger.
I know, it's ridiculous. I just can't stop. Mind Management Bootleg, a prequel to one of my all-time favorite weird series.
God, I love Mind Management.
Yeah. Let's see. Birds of Prey, The End of the Beginning. Magic Order Volume 3. 3? Yeah, Magic Order Volume 3. I read the first 2, really liked them. I'm hoping Mark Miller's still in whatever mood he is. Maybe he's hopped up on pain pills or something. I don't know. He's in a good mood, and it shows in these books. He's writing really well again, or for the first time, depending on how you feel about him.
Well, that's because he's selling all those stories to Netflix.
Yeah, maybe. Pearl Volume 3. I love the first two. And I thought this book came out in 2020 and went out of print. I was watching, I was looking through my own channel, and I saw that this was my favorite book of 2018. So this has been out of print a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that. I think 2020 and through 2022 is just like a blur for me, especially 2020.
That book came out of obscurity because of that first printing of that omnibus.
Birds of Prey. Okay. Warren is asking what it collects. It collects Birds of Prey issues 113 through 127. I'm sure it is not even connected to the other Birds of Prey books that I have, but I'm hoping they fill in the gaps. It's pretty thick. The Cute Realtor and I are going to review. Yep. The Cute Realtor and I are going to review Square Eyes. Rick Ray recommended it. it looks really cool to me. Not sure how the Cute Realtor's going to do with reading this as her first comic, but we'll see, because she seemed intent on getting it after Rick Ray suggested it, and I've learned to just get out of her way.
Could be a hit.
Could be. It's very pretty. It's got some really cool dialogue, so maybe she'll dig it. Okay. Then the guy who was liquidating sold me this for $50. This is way out of print.
Mm-hmm.
I'm super psyched to get this.
Just scoring, dude. Go for it.
Yeah. And then he also sold me this. So I'm going to be selling my... Look at this spine. This is pretty good for Marvel. This spine is boss. So I'm going to sell my oversized hardcovers to a friend. And then I'm going to ditch all the trades that I have for Ghost Spider and get that when it comes out in Omni.
I think that would look great next to the Gwenpool omnibus because of the spines.
Let's see the Gwenpool spine. Oh, it's like pink, right? No, it's not. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I dig it. That looks fun.
Okay. It is so then.
Yay.
And then I got apparently the incredibly boring Iron Fist. Chat not up for Iron Fist tonight, and Geo also beating up on it. So peace and love to Iron Fist.
Jess, you should do a live video of you organizing your collection, and then the chat determines on where your stuff goes.
That'd be funny. I still have the only thing that's really organized is my Marvel Omnis, my DC Omnis, and my Marvel oversized hardcovers. The other room, DC is all over the place with trades. They're sort of grouped together, but they're not. It's not like everything's in place. And then I have, this is going to be a big job. All my thin Marvel trades in this room still need to be organized. They used to be kind of organized. I had all of the X-Men chronologically, and then the book packers just went.
Oh no!
And I wasn't going to get mad at them because they were doing such a great job. But then as I pulled them out of the box, I was like, this used to be, no, this X-Men doesn't go next to Original Sin trade paperback. Oh, dear. So, first world problem.
You know what's crazy? if you look at all of our channels, and I think all of us reviewed that Silver Surfer omnibus by ourselves and on Omnibros. So yeah, we covered the crap out of that book when it came out. I even did a video on it back in 2019.
I can't believe it was 2018 that it was my best of 2018 that I saw, and I could have sworn it was like 2020.
No, because we all got that omnibus immediately when it came out, because we all already knew about it. Like we all read it, and we all knew what it was. And obviously, nobody cared about Silver Surfer. Nobody really cared about this series. It was like it's a very hidden gem series, and it just sold out like that. But we were telling people, you guys gotta get it. Like we were like, this is such a great series. Like we're all going to get the Omni. Everybody else could, pick it up yourselves. And then it just disappeared, and everybody was getting all upset. And we were like, man, we told everybody to get it. It was such a good book.
It's a beautiful series.
I'm surprised it took so long to reprint it.
We've talked about it numerous times. It's one of Dan Slott's best work. It's a beautiful series. It's by far one of the better Silver Surfer series as well. And I'm a big Silver Surfer fan of like the Ron Lim, Jim Starlin stuff. Yeah. But I think it was all of our pick of the week last week. I think we all unanimously said, that's the pick for this week.
It was one of the better Marvel titles, like almost ever in that time frame when they were doing all that Marvel Now, Point Now stuff, all that post Fear Itself stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody read that book. Everybody was all caught up with everything else that was going on in the Marvel Universe, and then here's this jewel in this deserts that nobody was ever paid attention to.
I wasn't even aware of it till I got the Omni. I didn't follow it in trades or floppies.
And it's all Mike Allred art all the way through. It is stupid beautiful. It's like the best art.
Do you want
Tasty Melon timed out, Gio?
Don't do that to me, Tasty Melon. You're one of the faithful viewers. Don't make me time you out. Come on, man. Should I time you out?
Yeah, I think you should. Boring as a human?
That's somebody asking to be booted.
Time out. There you go. Sorry, Tasty Melon. We love you, but
see you in a couple minutes.
Do we
will not be here for the Inhuman slander. Get out of here.
Is she back in the chair again? Did I miss something? Because
she goes back. This is pre-New 52.
Pre-New 52.
Because she's in the chair, she's out of the chair, she's in the chair, she's out of the chair.
New 52, she got out of the chair.
Okay, because I'm starting to wonder this is a scheme for her to get.
She's always in a chair here. There's even a series that was called, I think it was called Oracle, and it was like a shower scene of her in the chair taking a shower.
Oh wow,
that's oddly specific. But Super Lavehard, thank you so much for bringing up Inhumans. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna read that Birds of Prey because everybody, especially like that Gail Simone stuff, I hear nothing but it being amazing, and I've never came upon that series before.
There's no Gail Simone in this.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, I hear nothing but great things about Birds of Prey in general.
Yeah,
but especially like cutting out that segment of like the Gail Simone stuff is supposed to be like spectacular.
100% agree.
2016 Jess. Yeah, he was missed. Glad to have him back. Have you guys read the Alien and or Punisher Omnis?
Nope.
I'm gonna get the Alien the Epic collections as those come out.
I've read
very little Alien comics in my life. One or two series at most.
I think the only one I read was the James Stokoe Aliens book.
Dead Orbit.
That's so good.
Yeah, which if you haven't, you need to read that. Yeah, absolutely. Go out, put that order in for that book.
I think it might be out of print right now.
Oh,
but I think it's coming back. I feel like it might be getting a yay! Good job, Belton Bros. Beltony Bros GR.
Stokoe needs is a bi-monthly book, or like a book that comes out every 2 to 3 months. It worked for what was that book? Jerome Pena, Rick Remender.
7 to Eternity.
It worked for 7 to Eternity. Opena is not a monthly artist, and took him about 4 years to get those 12 issues out, but they got him out. That's what Stokoe needs.
Dude, what he needs to do is go back and do Orkstain again and continue with Orkstain.
I love that series.
Oh, Uncle Steve says Dead Orbit's in the new. Yeah, that's where it is
Yep.
in the new Aliens
Yeah.
Omni.
Talk about that in a few minutes.
But the original
Ah.
Omni or whatever has that original alien story was a Sam Keith art, which is super cool.
Do you want to mention, since we're talking about the aliens?
I also hauled this.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, we were admiring it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is typical Omni Dog. I
If
need
you
to
guys
find
are-
that. I have to find that. Where can I order it? I go to Tales from Another World. I ordered it like 3 months ago.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, cool. So it just came in.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
I do want to mention that there is a solicit for Stokoe's work on Godzilla, and it's going to be like library sized, and that is probably going to be amazing. So
Yeah.
I do recommend everybody to get that.
Is that the only thing in? Is that the Godzilla collection that the story's in?
Only Half Century War and Godzilla in Hell. Those are the two stories that he worked on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Godzilla in Hell's been hard to find.
Yeah.
Right? For a long time.
For a while, it's been out of print. It got reprinted as part of the 3-in-1 collection, fat trade paperback collection. And I think that might be out of print, but easily obtainable. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. If you like Godzilla, James Stokoe, go buy it.
Yeah, all the James Stokoe stuff always goes out of print.
Let me see if I can find the image just for the chat.
I threw it in our chat. I was talking about that a while ago.
I have that book, Alien Salvation. I just came across it to file it. But I don't know where to put it. I had it with all my Hellboy stuff, but it's just by Mignola. It doesn't have anything to do with Hellboy. I may just put it back with it.
What is it?
Alien Salvation. It's a trade that's kind of hard to find right now.
Oh, was it from Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Put
by
it in Dark
Mignola.
Horse. You have a Dark Horse section?
I have a Mignola section.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's basically a Dark Horse section.
Yeah. Authors together from Image.
Man, we share a lot of crap in our chat. There's a ton of photos here. Found it. Okay. Yeah. Let me share this image for you guys.
I keep saying we should read through our chat on air.
Oh my gosh. People get demonetized, canceled, a bunch of cool stuff.
That's what Omar was saying when I called him Saturday night on the air. He's like, this is how people get canceled. You want to cancel me?
So here's from the catalog, IDW, Godzilla, James Stokoe, Deluxe Edition, comes out September 12th of this year. Hardcover, $40.
$40.
And it contains the two stories, Half Century War and Godzilla in Hell. So
That's
this is
cheap,
a great, beautiful starting point if you want to read Godzilla comics, in my opinion.
Or if you just want to fall in love with James Stokoe art.
Also true, yes.
Telling you, man, I need to go back to Orkstein and see him cut some wieners off and make coins for money.
That just hurts to think about.
Yeah. Ouch.
Really hurts.
Oh yeah.
Let's do. Oh wait.
Oh yeah, you're right, Marcelo.
Hold on. Rising Phoenix. Gio, do you have any videos or channels where you review or recommend anime video sagas? I love Yamato and looking for others like it. You can follow my channel. I talk about anime and manga. I'm pretty sure I did not cover what you're looking for, but I'd appreciate it if you stuck around and subbed. So you can check out my channel. That's the Manga Geekdom on YouTube.
All of our links are down below in the description.
Yes.
There's like a link tree to all of our stuff.
Absolutely. Let's do previews.
Let's do it. See what we've got coming out this week.
If I can find thing.
Jake's girlfriend saw his comic boxes from IST first. That's a mistake.
Came home to some boxes from IST. The downside is my girlfriend got home first and saw the boxes.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
You should have changed the conversation and said, "Did I tell you about the turntable and speakers I sold to Jess? Let's talk about that instead of you're judging me on my boxes."
Just say it's a new activity for the household, and we can read books together, stuff like that. See if it works. If not, just blame us. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so previews from Lunar. I had no idea this book was coming out, and I'm super excited. We were talking earlier about Adam Strange. Well, Adam Strange Between Two Worlds Deluxe Edition is coming out, containing Adam Strange 1 through 3 from the 90s, JLA 20 and 21, and Adam Strange, the 2004 series, 8 issues of that.
Is this something you're a fan of, Gio?
I love Adam Strange.
I do.
I know
too,
very little about Adam Strange.
I love Adam Strange, but I don't think I've read these stories.
I read the 2004 stuff, but not the 90s. But
I know
I'm
this
excited.
is the Kubert brothers. I'm gonna pick this up just for that, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, and Mark Waid and Andy Diggle. This is an odd collection, but it's got some amazing talent.
Pascal Ferry too.
If there's one obscure DC character that's not like from the Aquaman realm that I love, I would love to see a movie out of Adam Strange. I think there's so much potential there.
Yeah, I think he's cool too. I know him from the Justice League cartoon. I think it was the first time I've heard of him. The whole like Zeta Beam and all of that stuff. It's awesome.
He was also on Young Justice.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Maybe it was Young Justice. Either way, I think I knew him from the cartoons, and I want to read that Tom King series.
Oh, it's so good.
Strange Adventures that was coming out.
That's a good one.
As a pandemic hit, yeah.
So good.
This is prestige format, by the way. So it contains the miniseries and additional stories by Mark Waid, Andy Diggle, etc., etc.
Man, this is just such an odd thing to get collected.
Not a whole lot aside from that. There's another book that people are excited for.
Oh, just got the Silver Age stuff there.
Right, that's a cool cover.
What about the Golden Age stuff?
Look at that.
He was an invention of the Silver Age.
Did you see this cover, Jeff? With the sirens? They're stealing stuff from the museum. Got the Mona Lisa, a T-Rex skull, and Nefertiti's hat. Crown thing.
That's so great. That's hilarious. And what's the title?
Sorry. Batman, The Adventures Continue. Season 3. This is the comic based off the animated series.
Okay. Fun.
I like that Harley Quinn is strong enough to carry the skull of a T-Rex. Of course.
Well, I like how it's written by Paul Dini. He's one of the writers on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And Ty Templeton, yeah.
Bruce Wayne, Not Super. That's a YA book. And Deathstroke Volume 2. Deathstroke Inc. Sorry. Hardcover Volume 2. Year 1 coming out.
I've heard good things about this, but I haven't read it. But I have heard good things about it.
That title just got me confused. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Volume 2, Year 1 just confuses me.
Yeah, that is kind of confusing. I agree.
JSA by Jeff Johns, Book 5, trade paperback.
Dang it.
Good way to collect the series if you can't get the omnibus editions.
Dude, are the other 4 hard to find? Watch them be impossible to find one of them. It's gonna be one of them. Like Volume 3 is gonna be ridiculous. Watch.
I don't know what this is, but I love this cover, and I just wanted to highlight that from Scout Comics. I have no idea what this is, but I love that cover.
Wow.
Kilchella. I think that's it. Oh, this comic is coming out, Jess. You got to read it. Multiversity. Harley screws up the DCU.
I'm up for it. 1 of 6.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Crank those out so I can collect it in
Oh,
standard.
I'm sure it's going to get a trade or a hardcover soon.
Yeah. I'll collect that in standard hardcover. Oh, and there's an alternate cover. Who's that
Whoops. Logan Ferber? Sorry, butchered
by?
that.
Ferber.
I think he's the artist, the interior artist.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Whoops.
Huh. Okay, cool.
Sugar. No, it's not DC. I mentioned this in the last stream. I think it got pushed back to this week. The Snowcat Prince. Fortunately, Dina passed away recently, so that sucks. But it's a really lovely book. You recommend checking it out.
James says that the Multiversity Harley screws up the DCU is already on the DC app. Right on, man.
Nice.
Thank you.
And that's it for DC.
Gio, go back real quick, please.
Where?
Where is it? A little bit more, I think. Was that
Superman?
was that PP Poo Poo comic right there?
PP Poo Poo is coming out from Caroline Cash.
People in the chat are asking about it.
Yeah, PP Poo Poo number 69. This thing is awesome, dude.
Cash's take on the classic 60s underground comic collects several short stories, including the hilarious Art School Confidential and the queer Meet Cute One Beer. Features a cardstock cover with foil. PP Poo Poo Comics, issue 69.
This is awesome.
There you go. Let's switch on over to previews. Share this tab. There we go. From Image Comics, we got Last Man Volume 2, Revolvers Volume 1, and Seven Sons trade paperback. Never heard of any of these 3 series, but they look pretty cool.
I think that's Jay Lee art.
Mm-hmm.
On that's creepy looking.
Oh, he looks like he's writing it too.
No, the writer is Robert Wyndham with Kelvin Mao, and the cover artist is Jay Lee.
Well, kill me.
It just looks creepy. Even like the title, the lettering on the title is creepy.
Whoa, that is creepy.
Eisner Award-winning artist Jay Lee returns to creator-owned comics with his first new title since '94. It's kind of funny that it says that, and yet he's not the one writing it. But his first new title. In this thriller set in an alternate timeline, Nikolaus Balak correctly predicted that on July 7th, 1977, 7 identical sons would be born to virgin mothers. Now on their 21st birthday, one of these 7 sons will be revealed as the new son of God and lead humanity into a golden age of morality, peace, and prosperity. It's The Fugitive meets the Book of Revelation as Delph breaks free from his sheltered life to uncover the truth behind the church and find his place in the world before Judgment Day arrives. It sounds heavy. Sounds like a heavy read.
Does look cool.
Yeah. Boom Studios has one book coming out, Flavor Girls hardcover. And IDW has a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, Ravenloft. We got Glork Patrol, and somebody else. Oh, and the Magic Robot.
This is awesome.
Kill Lock, Artisan Wraith. And one of my picks of the week, Sonic the Hedgehog, IDW Collection Volume 3 hardcover.
Man, I need to catch up on these.
I need to buy the second one. I'm not getting this right now, but I need to get the second one because this is already out. Jesus.
I am waiting for the inevitable deluxe of Kill Lock. It is awesome.
I think you've talked about it before on the show, right?
Yeah, I read the first trade last year, and it's really cool.
Livio Ramondelli.
Cool. He did the writing on it as well. Cool.
We looked at DC. Marvel has a bunch of cool stuff as well. You got Aliens Epic Collection, the original years. I assume this is volume 1.
This is volume 1. That's the one I'm getting.
Yeah. And we talked about this earlier with Stogo. Aliens Original Years Omnibus Hardcover Volume 4 with 2 covers. Both look amazing. I don't know which one I would pick.
Stogo one.
Yeah, but this one's pretty.
Are they both Stogo?
No, this one is Danda.
No, the Stogo one is creepy and scary.
Deadpool by Kelly Thompson, trade paperback. It's coming out.
I'll get that.
Marvel Masterworks Uncanny X-Men hardcover volume 15 and the DM variant. And Star Wars Legends Epic Collection The Old Republic. And Star Wars Legends The Rebellion. 2 covers for that. Is this an omnibus? Yeah, it's an omnibus.
Who is that the Dark Horse stuff still?
That's
You can tell by the writers or the year.
John Wagner, Various. Various is a good writer.
Does a lot of good stuff.
Cam Kennedy, Various. See, Various writes it and draws it.
Multi-talented.
Yep. And the immediate aftermath of A New Hope. I'm not going to read this, but here's the content, guys. Star Wars Empire, number 7, number 14, 16 through 27. Star Wars Vader's Quest, 1 through 4. Star Wars 2013, 1 through 20. Star Wars Kids from 97, 1 through 11, plus issue 12. And 13 through 20. And Star Wars 3D, all 3 issues of that.
So, chat, should I get this?
Cheese says it is Dark Horse.
Okay.
Super Laugh Hard says it is a quality book. He and I have similar taste.
Mm-hmm. Variants.
Cat, yes or no? Should I get Star Wars Legends: The Rebellion?
We need to make a poll. Can we make a poll on here somehow, Gio?
We can through the Facebook, not Facebook, through the actual YouTube chat, not StreamYard. I don't know if you guys can log into the actual chat on YouTube. You can set up a poll. I can't do it through StreamYard, unfortunately.
Okay. Chat, how about New Republic? I know I'm supposed to get Empire. What about New Star Wars New Republic Omni?
Do it. Buy it. Jess, I'll buy it for you to trade for your Old Republic.
No, peace and love, Jake. I love you, buddy, but that Old Republic is staying with me. You can have my Rise of the Sith Junkie X Star Wars. I don't even want to read about the Sith.
I'm getting it for the Mara Jade story.
Right. That's okay. Right. Mara Jade is apparently amazing.
Yes. I am getting my Star Wars tomorrow. Yes, just get everything.
That is not a helpful comment, William Lee.
Buy the whole thing. Every Marvel book. No, I'm kidding. Wait, where was I? I did not know about this series. The variants. I'm so behind on Marvel. This is by Gail Simone. Oh, sorry. The book?
Yeah, just what was the book that you wanted people to decide on if you're going to get it or not?
This one, right? Star Wars Legends: The Rebellion.
They already talked me into that. I think it was New Republic.
Oh,
which is still coming out.
No, not this one. Sorry.
Okay, Lionheart, take it easy. Take it easy. All right, I'll take that as a yes. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I'm with Super Laugh Hard. Only Star Wars comics set after A New Hope or 4,000 years earlier. What's Variants about?
It's from Gail Simone and Phil Noto.
All right, it's up, everybody.
Is the polls up?
Poll is up.
Yeah.
Where?
Nice.
You can see it on YouTube.
You can, not it doesn't show up on StreamYard, on the actual YouTube chat, but through StreamYard we can't see it, unfortunately.
You can see it. I'll just screen share me watching it.
That's also an option. So variants, according to our pal here, Gerard, it's not good. And I say this as a big JJ fan.
Oh, Jessica Jones is in it.
Yeah. This is 1 through 5 from the multiverse.
It's 90% yes, Jess, so far.
I have a feeling I've made a huge mistake turning this over to the chat to decide my future.
Gotta go. Paz y amor para todos. Thanks for the fun stream. Thank you for joining, brother.
Thanks, Rodimus.
Jess, do you need to eat solid foods?
For the next 20 years, I think I can. Yeah. And
I know where this is going.
Yeah. Does this have to do with spending money and eating ramen or something?
Yeah, probably. And X-Men Red by Al Ewing, Volume 2.
I want that to get an oversized hardcover. I will buy that.
Thanks. From the other publishers, all the manga stuff, you can check out the Thursday streams if you want to learn more about that. We already covered all these books. From First Second Books, Beowulf, pretty cute. Call of the Night. I need to get that. Dead Air. Evita, the life and work of Eva Perón. Cool. Sure. More manga.
No.
Guardians.
80% now, Jess. 80%.
Sorry?
Yes. 80% yes right now.
Some
people
strong.
We were changing it up.
Hoops, graphic novel. Living the Line is publishing House on Fire. Storm King Productions has John Carpenter's Tales of Sci-Fi Interference. Sounds really cool. Sumerian Comics has The Illusion Witch, Volume 1.
Do we have music playing?
Yes, there is music playing.
I wondered what I was hearing.
Yeah. This is very important, guys. Gegege no Kitaro is one of my all-time favorite manga characters. This book has been long out of print, and finally Drawn and Quarterly has reprinted this seminal work in the history of manga. And I highly suggest, if you guys like folklore, urban stories, and Japanese yokai and all that stuff, get the Kitaro book. I highly recommend it. Shigeru Mizuki is one of the all-time greatest storytellers, and I cannot recommend this book enough. That's my pick of the week. The Meta Baron, hardcover, book 4. Bastard and something. Bastard and Proto-Guardianess. It's from the Incal universe. Fantagraphics has a Miss Davis hardcover book. How would I pronounce this? Oja Woja?
Oja Woja.
The hell is this book? I love the artwork a lot, but I have no idea what the hell this is. Welcome to Bolingbroke. Is everything here made up, or is this real? Bolingbroke. It's a small town just like any other, or so 8th graders Val and Lainey think. They're the best of best friends. They love the same comics. They watch the same shows, and they're always there for each other, which is important when you're queer like Lainey or on the spectrum like Val. Oh, cool. And just don't seem to fit in anywhere. When a school project about their hometown supernatural history leads to a for real ghost sighting, Val and Lainey realize Bolingbroke might not be as boring as they'd always thought. But after a run-in with the resident middle school Queen Bee, they decide to take things to the next level and accidentally summon the Oja Woja, a demonic presence connected to a slew of mysterious tragedies throughout Bolingbroke's sordid history. Now all heck is broken loose, with the whole town acting weird and nowhere left to turn. Sounds fun.
I'm gonna read this.
I love this cover. It's super animated.
Wait, is
I don't know
this?
if I'm going to read a horror book where they don't use the word hell and they have to use heck.
I think this is
I think it's
for
a young adult.
young adult book, but I'm down to read it.
What is that a manga or a?
No, this is a comic. It's a comic book published by Balzer plus Bray. I've never heard of that in my life.
Hey, did you guys get Oja Woja by Balzer Bray?
And written by, and check out the creative team: Magdalene Visaggio and Jen Saint Ongi.
Gonga.
This is a very weird book.
I wonder if
That
this
cover looks amazing.
Watch it be amazing.
I hope so. If anybody in the chat knows anything about this, Oja Woja, let me know.
Mr. Tex says it's a young adult book. Have you heard about it, Mr. Tex?
Should we fear the Oja Woja? Because it sounds kind of like spooky, like
Is it anything like the Kukui?
Oogie boogie. Oja Woja.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Pandora Perfect from Rebellion 2000 AD. Abstract Studios Parker Girls Straight Paperback Volume 1 Dead Quiet from Terry Moore. Fan of the show. Yeah, some Pokemon books. Cool. Popular MMOs. I don't know what that's all about. Sugar and Other Stories one shot from Silver Sprocket? Silver Sprocket? Isn't it Silver Pocket? I don't know. More manga.
Go back up a little bit to the Sherlock Holmes.
That's the manga adaptation.
Oh, of the TV series.
Titan Comics is manga?
Yeah, Titan does. They started getting manga last year.
What?
And
I
comics.
can't trust anybody.
Yeah. They put out Common Rider Kuga, Adam the New Beginning, and they've licensed a bunch of stuff for this year.
It's what sells. It's what sells.
I know, you're right.
So I think if I were to discount anything for deals of the week, I'm pretty sure
Ojo
Woja will be there. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure maybe the Marvel Masterworks and maybe the what was the DC book that I talked about?
Oh yeah, the Deathstroke one.
Deathstroke, I could see that being a deal of the week, and the JSA trade paperback volume 5. Pretty chill week actually. Not a whole lot that people are super excited for.
Is that Aliens book just James Stokoe stuff?
No, let's check that out. Liam Sharp, Various. Here's Various again. Liam Sharp and Various, and cover artist James Stokoe. This collects Aliens, Fast Track to Heaven, Aliens, Colonial Marines, No Man Left Behind, Alien Isolation, Aliens Defiance 1 through 12, Aliens Dead Orbit 1 through 4, Aliens Dust to Dust 1 through 4, Aliens Resistance 1 through 4, Rescue 1 through 4, the original screenplay 1 through 5, the unproduced screenplay 1 through 5, plus material from Dark Horse Presents 12 through 17, and the free comic book day 2016 Aliens.
That's kind of cool.
Wow.
Returning Alien alum Sam Keith. Nice.
Yeah, Dead Orbit's the James Stokoe one, but all that other stuff sounds interesting, like the unproduced screenplay for Aliens 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Alien 3. Yeah. By the way, that Blu-ray is expensive. It's out of print and a little rare.
Good. Who wants to see that?
Oh, Alien 3 is great.
Alien 3?
I mean, I don't want to say great, not in the class of like Alien or Aliens, right?
Is that the one where she gets impregnated with it and she kills herself by falling into the vat at the end?
No, that's
no. This is the one where she gets into the
prison.
The prison, yeah.
The prison.
The prison planet.
Where they do
where they shave her head and they. They basically like she's a slave. I'm not a slave, but she's she's in prison.
Was it Alien 4 where it infected her and she fell into the vat at the end?
Right.
No,
That's the one written by Josh Whedon.
Didn't she fall at the end of 3 and it's Ridley's clone in 4?
That's right. You're right, Drew. I got that backwards.
Yeah. But there is
at the end of 3, she falls in because she finds out she's impregnated.
Oh, but she's in the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It's pretty controversial because they all the cool characters from Aliens 2 or Aliens, right?
Mm-hmm.
They kill them off screen, like at the beginning before the movie even starts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spoilers if you guys haven't seen it, but don't watch it.
40 years ago.
She's a clone in 4. I did not see the clone one.
Aliens. So, Gabe, you're getting the Epic Collection?
Yeah, I want the Epic Collection one.
The Epic
That's
Collection,
the original stuff with like Sam Keith in the art and everything.
This contains Aliens from 88, 1 through 6, Aliens from 89, 1 through 4, Aliens Earth War 1 through 4, and material from Dark Horse Presents number 24 and 42 and 43.
Some of these Aliens covers, especially like that Dark Horse stuff, has like some of like the coolest covers. Like,
yeah, that cover's sick. I love it.
Like, there's somewhere that's like, that is so cool. I want to paint it on the side of my van. Like, just incredible art for the alien stuff. Inside art, you're miles over there. But
at least the covers look good.
Yeah.
So there you go. Jess, where can people find all these amazing books when they come out tomorrow?
That would be instocktrades.com, where you can get all your collected editions, your favorite collected editions. 28, 32, 45, 48, 50, 65% off, depending on where you are on the website. There's and 2% discount added to that. Like I got the Mark Waid Batman Superman World's Finest book for 52% off last week. Unbelievable! $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card gift thing to a lucky viewer like you out there, courtesy of InStock Trades. Good for $50 worth of credit at InStock Trades. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
And Silver Surfer Omnibus is still there. If you guys don't have it, you should get it.
So, so the other cover sold out?
I think they only released this cover.
No, there's 2 covers.
No, I got the
but for this,
just the original cover.
I got the original cover.
Gotcha. This is they're both great, but
yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah. I thought you had that book, Jess. The original printing.
I did, and then when somebody wanted to give me $300 for it, I said, "Oh, okay,
okay, nice."
I said, "I have health insurance that I need to cover. Help me out. Help a brother out. Get his health insurance." So, and I
was still mine at the time too.
Fortunately, I'm not letting this copy go now. Who knows when it's going to get reprinted? Plus, I love the story.
Mine's signed by Dan Slott, so I can't sell it.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
I can't,
you have so many cool signed books.
I'm scared to get into the Sonic hardcovers because the third one is the last one so far solicited. I'm confident that it sells well enough that they'll keep putting them out. But they're not going overboard with solicits. I'm pretty sure eventually we're just going to see volume 4 for next year or something like that. I would get them. They're fun books. I mean, I've only read the first hardcover, but it's a lot of fun if you like Sonic.
Where does it say that it's written by Peter David, Super Laugh Hard? If it's on IST, it's usually Teeny Howard has written everything Marvel.
Oh, you
She's
mean
always the writer.
Oh, that's just a typo on the IST listing. It's a typo. It got listed under Peter David.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes there are issues.
When is Madman Volume 4 coming out?
This summer.
Can a person without facial hair be an Omnibro? Be an Omnibro? Everybody in the chat is an Omnibro.
Yeah.
An Omnisis and whatever. You're all part of the family.
We all do have chin hairs, though.
Yeah. Let's see if I missed any other questions.
Oh, Josh says the Madman Volume 4 is coming out next month. Wait, I just had comic releases up. Let me see.
Next month. Whoa.
Visions, what is that? Dark Horse?
Have you read any of the Sherlock manga? No, I haven't. Also, welcome back, Tasty Melon. I hope you're not too mad that I banned you for 5 minutes.
No. You can't slat. You can't slight.
That's like a badge of honor at this point, you know? When you get that 5-minute ban, I'd be proud if it were me.
Josh is right. It comes out next month.
Nice.
That's almost summer. You were close.
Yes, Jess is right. I don't know what he was right about in this comment, but I put it up. Why not?
I'm right that Josh now loves Madman and can't wait to get Volume 4. I know that.
Aliens Omnis are also self-contained. I'm pretty sure all the stories are self-contained because they're mostly based on the movies and adapting the movies. So you're good. If you just want to get that one, go for it. Hey, that's true. Manga is fun. Japanese comics.
I think we figured out that Savage Avengers got pushed into April, according to Very Fine Condition.
Thank you, Next Imaginaut. The Drawn and Quarterly Mizuki reprint, superior paper stock compared to the original. I have the original, and but I'm not going to upgrade, but yeah, get it, guys. It's awesome.
Tasty Melon. I deserved it.
All right, guys. It's time for me to get out of here. I'll see everybody
You ready
later.
to wrap up, Jess?
I'm sorry?
Are you ready to wrap up? We're done?
Oh, I'm fine. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Well, I got like 5 more minutes in me. So, Gabe, if you want to drop out, that's
cool.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
guys.
fine for whatever you want to do. Yeah, sure.
Where can people find you, Gabe?
Well,
not on this show. He loves. Gabe loves 90s comics on social media. So yeah, I got like 5 more minutes. If you guys got any questions.
Okay. Wait, somebody was making a good point, which I have always been saying. It was about Savage Avengers. Yeah, Smotlok. Totally get Savage Avengers. I'm not trying to create FOMO. If you're interested in it, get it, because it's not going to get a reprint for a while until, yeah. And who knows when Conan's going to be public domain. I don't know. Savage Avengers, once it's sold, it is gone. So, and I don't know when, but I feel like I've heard that I feel like DC and Marvel are tired of seeing their Omnis remaindered and showing up at Ollie's. So I'm not saying this is going to happen with Savage Avengers, but somewhere down the line, both of those publishers are going to start tightening up on how many books they produce if they keep showing up in Ollie's. I doubt Savage Avengers is going to be one of those.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Jess needs to watch Last of Us. I
do.
I haven't seen it. I'm excited to check it out. You know what I found out? It's getting a physical release on 4K and Blu-ray.
Last of Us?
Yes.
Oh.
And it's going to have a Steelbook edition as well. And the Steelbook looks amazing. So I'm tempted to get it just to own the series physically outside of where is it? HBO Max. I wish all the streaming shows could get physical releases. You know what sucks? If you're a Marvel collector, a Marvel MCU collector, you can't own any of the Disney Plus legally on physical media. So it messes up your collection of MCU stuff.
They haven't released any of those TV shows on DVD?
Nope. You can't get She-Hulk, WandaVision, whatever other shows came out.
There's like 20 more. I still haven't seen Andor. I need to see that.
I watched like 3 episodes of Andor. It was good, but then something happened and I fell off and I forgot to watch. And I'm really not excited for Mandalorian, so I'm out of Star Wars at the moment. I'm not checking any of that stuff out.
There's an awful lot for me to catch up on.
Who will be the last of us to watch The Last of Us? I know this question, this answer. James in the chat. He will outlive us all. HBO usually does physical releases, one way out. Yeah. So you can only buy the good stuff on DVD. I think Ollie's is in person only. It's a 2-hour drive for me to go to Tennessee to the closest one to me. Jess, Bard loved Andor.
Oh, well, good. Freddie also loved Andor. Our buddy Freddie from PR.
Haven't seen him in a while. Picard season 3 is great. Don't need to watch previous seasons.
I need to catch up on Discovery, Lower Decks, Strange New Worlds, and Picard. Oh my God.
You need a whole marathon.
Holy smoke, there's too much.
Yeah.
Can't deal with it.
Did you see the Bishoju statue for Star Trek? I posted it on.
The Vulcan one. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge Star Trek fan, but I loved it. It looks awesome.
I thought it was really cool.
Oh, look at that! Shots fired. Bar has terrible taste. Look at her friends.
Bar not here to defend herself.
Yeah. Give me a second. Before I answer a question, let me look something up. There's a question here about a manga. Any news on Sanken Rock? We don't know anything. Or wasn't that picked up or announced by Viz Media? Or am I mistaken? There was there. You can read it from the Crunchyroll app if you have that. They have a manga section. You can read it there if you have a subscription. And I believe it got. Well, there's a Boichi series that got picked up for this year. Is it that one? I can't remember. Hey, Jess, is Madman done?
Yes, he's moved on. It finishes with volume 6, and it's all. He's moved on.
He's no longer mad.
No, it's been
I have no idea.
It's been a long time since he did any Madman stuff.
Can you imagine if that's a spoiler and that's how the series ends, and I just ruined it for everybody?
What? He's not mad anymore?
He's not mad anymore, so he's not Madman. And he gets to live out a normal life with a wife.
He's mad like he's kooky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Actually, I'm starving, so I think I'm ready to go.
We're ready to go, folks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You can find Omnidog on Omnidog's Vault. Subscribe, like every video, watch every video, all that cool stuff. You can find my channel. That's The Manga Geekdom here on YouTube, where I talk about all the manga that I'm reading and all the anime that I'm watching. So thank you, everybody. We'll be back on Wednesday with a comic book episode. And then Thursday, probably the fake manga, real manga episode. So stay tuned for that. Josh, don't do that here. I'm going to ban you even though we're ending the show. Can I ban Josh? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, this is our first meeting, Josh. I know about you. Jess has told me about you.
He's a
I
spy.
don't want you to have a bad impression of me, but I got to stick out for my homies here on the channel. So let's ban you as we start the show. Time out. Oh, there's an error. Well, wait a minute.
What?
Oh yeah, I got it blocked for 5 minutes. All right, so thank you, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all that cool stuff that the popular kids
Peace and love. Mr. Tex, ask about milk and cheese on Wednesday. I'll answer your question.
Yes.